The Australian and Indonesian leaders have met in person for the first time and pledged to join forces to combat global warming. But as Kevin Rudd prepares to address the UN's Bali climate change conference tomorrow, he's come under pressure to commit to dramatic cuts in emissions by 2020.
His first trip abroad since taking on the job, and Prime Minister Kevin Rudd's taking on the world over climate change. In Bali, the pressure's on to accept emissions reduction targets of 25 to 40% by 2020. Australia's new ministers just arrived too, committed to the principle but cautious.
Clearly, climate change is the global challenge of our generation.
Despite calling the previous government a wrecker for refusing to cooperate with the world at Kyoto, its replacement may be pushing back too. Environment groups are concerned Australia's siding with the Americans again.
We're concerned we have reliable reports from other delegations that Australia's delegation hasn't been as forceful and as progressive as it could be.
The United States, along with Canada and Japan, wants a watered-down draft declaration, removing the specific targets set by the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
Our principal difficulty with having any numbers in the text to begin with, and it might prejudge outcomes.
Australia's climate change minister isn't denying the Green Group's allegation.
We have no difficulty with the reference to the IPCC's work, but Australia is not going to set an interim target at this stage.
Australia should be saying we accept that range of targets for industrialised countries as the way to move forward. We will support including it in the Bali mandate.
For now, Greenpeace is giving the government the benefit of the doubt.
The government is determined not to endorse targets until after a review of the domestic implications. And that begs the question, is Australia willing to stand apart from the world again, or will it try to persuade everyone to wait for its findings next year?
The rock star Environment Minister seems to be hinting at the latter.
It's really important that we have a joint position that delivers on the roadmap.
10 years to the day since the Kyoto Protocol was set, forward global progress on fighting climate change is still slow progress indeed.
Karen Middleton reporting there. And on the sidelines of the Bali conference, Indonesia has launched a 10-year program to save its endangered orangutans by protecting their jungle habitat from logging, mining and palm oil plantations. With financial assistance from Australia and the United States, Indonesia will stabilise orangutan populations and habitat by 2017, return animals in captivity to the wild and promote sustainable management of the forests. 3,000 Indonesian orangutans have died every year since the 1970s as a result of deforestation. There are thought to be about 62,000 remaining.